All right. Hello, everyone, to the Dolphin Healing Collective. And this is a special call because they're all special calls, they're all different. And today we are doing an oceanic emission activation. So, for those of you whose first time is now in the Dolphin Healing Collective, this is a free monthly, like mostly monthly. If you're really paying attention, you might notice sometimes it's like every 5 weeks, but it's all flow here. Mostly monthly free call to bless the dolphins, bless the whales, bless the ocean, and then be blessed by the dolphins, be blessed by the whales, be blessed by the ocean. So it's really different every time, and it's pretty fun for me to just tune in with the dolphins and the whales and just see what the theme for the month is. And this month I was like walking along. I'm just gonna add a couple more people into this space. This month I was walking along. I was like, I don't know what the Dolphin Healing Collective vibe is going to be this month. This might take me a couple days to like really, get it and tune in. So I was just walking and I was like, okay, let me tune in. And literally the moment I tuned into the dolphins, they're like, activate the mission of the ocean, like the soul mission that has to do with the ocean in our community. So I was like, oh, that was fast. So yeah, I'm really excited to get into it today. So I'm going to explain a little bit more about what we're doing today with the Oceanic Soul Mission activation, the Oceanic Mission activation, because you're all here obviously because you love this. I'll disappear a little bit, but like you love the ocean, you love the turquoise water, you love the dolphins, you love the whales. There is this calling from your soul that's like, oh, I love you so much. And there's a reason for that. And what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be going into an underwater temple with the dolphins and the whales. And we're going to be activating the remembrance of the part of your soul mission and the aspects of your soul mission that are connected in with the ocean. So with that, we obviously just need to start with this understanding of we all have a soul mission. We all have a divine reason for incarnating on this planet. There are certain things that we're meant to do, or there are certain frequencies that we're here to embody. Maybe there's certain lessons that we're here to learn. There might be different people or animals or plants that we're meant to help and serve, right? So we have a soul's mission. And within that soul's mission, if there is this strong love and this strong pull for the ocean, then that would indicate that there's something in the soul's mission that is connected with the ocean. Even if all that is, which is really powerful, is embodying the love of the ocean. And we're going to talk about why that within itself is going to be so powerful in a moment here. So that's why you're all here, is because you felt this call to activate the remembrance of, how am I meant to serve the ocean? What is this strong pulse from my soul with the ocean? And yeah, we're going to get into guided meditation shortly and just really, like, I can't really tell. It's going to be different for all of us, right? So I can't be like, all right, this is why you're here. This is your soul's mission with the ocean. You're welcome. No, like we're all different. Some of us, and what I want to say too is that, I think when we were growing up, like certainly for me, the vibe was, if you love the ocean and if you want to have some sort of career with the ocean or purpose with the ocean, like you could be a marine biologist. That's about it. Like, right? It wasn't like, growing up encouraged to really feel into what that meant and what the love of the ocean meant. Other than, well, maybe you can be a marine biologist, but it's not so literal and it's not so obvious when it comes to our soul's mission with the ocean. I don't know, there might be some marine biologists here, but typically, like for most of us, it's going to be more subtle or more just different, because some of our soul's missions with the ocean, we might actually be guided by the dolphins and whales to really support our children, if you have children, and really loving and honoring the ocean and teaching about the ocean. A part of your soul's mission with the ocean might be making sure that you're using cleaning products and shampoos that are safe for the ocean and starting to switch to organic foods so that pesticides are not going into the ocean and polluting the ocean. And going on this journey of abundance, if more abundance is required to do that, and potentially working with the dolphins and the whales around those abundance codes to step into that. Your soul's mission with the ocean might mean something like I'm doing, which is to host circles and gatherings and courses that support people in spiritually connecting with the ocean. Potentially, there is part of your mission that actually is going to guide you to organize beach cleanups. And if you live close to the ocean or right on the ocean, you are being guided to potentially do beach cleanups once a month in your area. And, also create maybe a cool little bit of a potluck after, so the ocean loving community can come together and meet. Like, there's so many ways. Like, maybe you're meant to volunteer for an organization like Surfrider. Maybe you're meant to be a mermaid, literally like a semi-professional mermaid, and have a mermaid tail and go to kids' birthday parties and talk about how awesome the ocean is and inspire the water elemental within these children. Like, so, or maybe you're meant to create art, with dolphins and whales that speaks to that water connection within us. And I've just basically said like about 0.000000001% of the possibilities that would come from opening the your Akashic records, and really asking like, what is my journey with the ocean meant to be and to look like? And the other thing with that is, it's not going to just come all at once. My journey with life in general, but also my journey with my connection with the ocean and my service to the ocean, is it's been very sequential and step by step. And there's so much that I feel like I don't understand, and I can feel how big it is. And I'm still I feel like learning so much. And really, I honestly feel I'm just at the start of my journey with opening to this oceanic mission. And so it's really about listening step by step, instead of expecting that, in this meditation, it could happen, that, the dolphins are going to show up and be like, we are going to tell you exactly what's going to happen for your whole life with the ocean. Probably not, because that would be overwhelming. That would be overwhelming. We're just meant to do, our life one step at a time. So just be really open to the guidance that you receive today. And we're going to go through a journey, and we're going to go through prayer to support the guidance coming in. But just really be open to the one step at a time, and don't discount the guidance that you receive as too little. But we're going to talk a little bit more about this in a second. Okay, Karen, or Tatiana says hello, Beth, and everyone. Karen has a beautiful big comment. I love it. It's a little bit long for me to read right now, but I'm loving it. When I sit by the water, I feel so much peace. I'll bring that out. I love that. Me too, right? Mother Mary means Star of the Sea, and that is part of the church community I go to. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, Mother Mary actually has shown up lately a lot as being really connected to the dolphins as well. But that will be a whole nother call or topic. So let's start off first by calling in the dolphins, calling in the whales, and just grounding our energy together as a group, as a community, live or on replay. Then we're going to have a little bit of a discussion around your soul's mission with the ocean. And then the sort of main part of this call today is to drop into a guided meditation, a journey, an activation. Again, because I can't tell you what your mission is and includes, that's something that you need to go into your heart for and to connect with the whales and the dolphins around. And we're working with the, multidimensional consciousness of light of the whales and the dolphins. So we're really working with them similarly to how you would work with an ascended master or an angel. We're working with the highest consciousness of the whales and the dolphins that we're available to connect with at this time. So let's just close our eyes together and take a deep breath. We're just going to start to ground down now with the breath. Allowing yourself to feel your inhales and your exhales. And on your next inhale, just making it a little bit deeper, a little bit longer than the one before. And breathing in the frequency of the ocean. Imagining that you can hear the waves and the beautiful harmonic crashing sounds of the ocean, and breathing that in. Letting your whole body fill with oceanic frequencies. And now becoming aware of a beautiful star above your head, and seeing, sensing, or feeling your higher self above your head now. And we're going to ask, higher self, thank you for filling me with the energy of you, higher self, that is closest to the ocean, the whales, and the dolphins' vibration. And then begin to breathe this starlight down into your crown, knowing that your higher self is now filling your crown chakra with the energy of your higher self that is most similar to the ocean and cetacean frequencies. And then breathing this light and this starlight down into your third eye, blessing your third eye with these higher self oceanic vibrations. Breathing this starlight now down into your throat chakra, filling your throat chakra with these oceanic vibrations of your higher self. And then letting that starlight cascade down now through your spine and into your heart chakra. Opening your heart chakra to your higher self's oceanic light codes. And then breathing this starlight of your higher self that's resonating with the ocean and the whales and the dolphins down into your solar plexus. Breathing that light into your solar plexus. And then letting that light cascade down now into your sacral chakra. And this chakra particularly resonates with the ocean and oceanic vibrations. So allow your higher self to fill your sacral. If you're a woman or a womb holder, just letting that light penetrate your womb, your higher self's oceanic vibrations. Letting the light of your higher self fill you and ground you into your sacral chakra. Feeling the flow of water, starlight water that your higher self is bringing into your sacral opening, anywhere that's been closed to receiving, to being in flow with universal love, and just letting this love, this oceanic higher self love, flow through the back of the sacral chakra, the front of the sacral chakra. And then moving that light into your root chakra, oceanic higher self light, right into your root, allowing it to gently cleanse your root chakra of anything that is not in alignment with your oceanic codes of light, any element of harshness that your root chakra is remembering from being in a human body, and just letting that gently flow and cleanse into the light with your higher self's oceanic codes. Feeling yourself here to embody the oceanic light. Feeling the waters of your body filled with this light as this light cascades down through your legs and feet. Recognizing that your body is an ocean made of mostly water. And feel the oceanic light codes and your higher self's oceanic energy fill you from head to toe and beyond into your aura. And then allowing yourself to ground down into the crystalline whale and dolphin grids of light. Imagining that there is sacred geometry or beautiful codes of light that you are now grounding down into. I'm just going to close the window here for the sound. And imagining that you are grounding into the crystalline whale and dolphin grids. Below you, imagining that these crystalline whale and dolphin grids are made up of the sounds and the songs of the dolphins and the whales, and of their pristine, energetic offering to this planet of Gaia. And just feeling your grounding cord of light grounding all the way down into the core crystal of Mother Earth. And imagining that there's dolphins and whales at this center point of Mother Earth, that you are shooting your energy down into as you connect good with the whales and the dolphins and all of their sounds and song lines, crystalline whale and dolphin grids. And you are now connected in a part of these grids, breathing in and receiving this love, this light from these whales and dolphins, now connected into their grid, your grid, our grid of light. Letting the pulsations of crystalline light from the whales and the dolphins beginning to infuse your every cell, rising up through your grounding cord. Taking a deep breath. Seeing all of your cells sparkling with a light as you gently allow yourself to come back into your heart. Feeling a dolphin or a whale in your heart. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. All right, so coming back into this space together. First, that is something that you can do every day, just sending your grounding cord to meet the whale and the dolphin song lines and crystalline grids of light. And that's actually something that is a part of your mission, I believe, is this is what I have sort of downloaded and feel for those of us who feel very strongly connected to the whales and the dolphins is we are literally whale and dolphin temples on land, that our bodies are tuning forks for their frequencies and their songs. And as we receive them and as we consciously connect with the whale and dolphin grids, the whale and dolphin song lines, and receive them in our hearts and in our bodies, we allow the fulfillment of those codes on land to come in through our heart and ground down, thereby expanding the reach of the whale and dolphin frequencies and expanding the reach of what these frequencies are able to do, what they're able to achieve based on their resonance, expanded resonance, strengthening resonance on land, which is, of course, where a lot of the healing is needed. So yeah, let's just talk about a couple things before we go back into meditation and have your own sort of more personal connection to learn more. The first thing that the whales and the dolphins, well, the main thing that they wanted to bring forth today is the acceptance of who you are. By that, I mean that it is a real thing to have lives as a whale, as a dolphin, as a merbeing, as another maybe humanoid being on a water planet or an aquatic being on another water planet in Sirius or the Pleiades or Mintaka, or all of that is very, very real. So lately I've had people coming to me for dolphin activation sessions, where dolphin consciousness activation sessions, where the vibe is like, or even just conversations on Instagram and things like this is like, no, like I couldn't be a mermaid. Could I don't know. I'm like, yeah, totally. And they're like, I knew it. Like, just need that little bit of like affirmation to be like, yeah, I know I am. So that is really first is like if you can just like get to that place of releasing that, if you have it, some of us are way past it, but a lot of us are still dealing with, am I crazy? Like those maybe 5% or 10% is like, am I crazy? Is that a thing? Right? Like, could I really be an incarnated merbeing or an incarnated dolphin or a water priestess from Sirius? Or could I have really lived as the consciousness of water itself over and over the course of millennia? Or could I have really been a water fae or a water guardian or a priestess of the sacred wells? It's like, yeah. And that within and of itself, just to have that acceptance of like, I am that, even if you don't fully know or remember what that is, whether you incarnated as an orca or a water fae or, lived on these water planets beyond Earth, even if you don't know or remember again exactly what that lifetime or what those lifetimes held, you know in your heart that something is there. You know in your heart that I lived amongst the water, as the water, through the water. You know it because you can feel it when you look at the ocean, even when you look at videos of the ocean or you put on whale and dolphin sounds. You know that there is a family resonance. And you know that you are, if you're really honest with yourself, longing for what has already been and remains as your home, right? So first off, just really acknowledging, and like I'm getting chills right now, and the dolphins are like, yeah, that's us. Acknowledging that this is who you are. And they say it makes it so much easier for us to work with you when you just unapologetically, even just to yourself, like you don't have to put it on Instagram tomorrow. Like, hi guys, like pretty sure, like I'm an incarnated mermaid, lived in Atlantis, was pretty cool. Like you can if you want to, that's awesome. But this also can just be for you right now of that acknowledgement, like I am that. Again, even if you don't remember what that is, you know that it's water, you know it's ocean, you know it's cetacean energy. And again, that opens up the doorway for more communication and communion because it's a declaration of yes, I am. Right? If we're going back and forth, like, I don't know, I feel connected to the ocean. Might be nothing, might just be because everyone seems to. I don't know. I like it though. I really do. It's like that wishy-washy energy in your field. But if you're like, I am an embodiment of ocean energy somehow, I don't know exactly what, but or maybe you do, that is like that decision and that affirmation, which is a much stronger yes, I'm ready. So first off, that is the invitation here to just honor what deep down you are feeling and what you know about yourself to be true. And, you know, jump and swim into the multidimensional realms where anything is possible and the calling of your soul reveals who you really are. And on the heel of that, the other message really is from the dolphins and the whales, is to, what I would say, take this playfully seriously. Seriously, huh? Because I think that so many people, with their passions, with what they love, even with the ocean, the whales, the dolphins, it can just be something that they kind of know about themselves. Yeah, I love to go to the beach. I go to Hawaii once a year, or, yeah, I live by the ocean, or I want to anyway. Or yeah, I just love whales and I just do. I love them. But then that's it. That's all the bandwidth that gets for so many people. It's just like, yeah, oh, the ocean. I'm playing in the sea. This is fun, snorkeling. Woo! Okay, like, gotta go home now. Bye. Um, and I think that was me for a while, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Um, But the invitation here is to really sit with that and drop into meditation. And it's not about needing to know what's going on, why, right? It's not about needing to logically find answers. It's just about opening yourself to the resonance and automatically within that being a tuning fork for the ocean, just like what we talked about, right? The whales and the dolphins. And if we're opening to them in our hearts and we're sitting in meditation and we're listening to their sounds that we can find on YouTube, and we invite the ocean into our hearts and our lives, and we do that in any way that works for us, what we're doing is we're really inviting in the communion with the consciousness of the ocean to bless us and to reveal what we need to know. And it's no secret that, the ocean is being obviously like polluted like crazy, and there's a lot of issues for the ocean is going through. So yeah, you think that maybe the ocean might want to have a little chit chat with you, right? Like you think the ocean might want to have a little bit of the conscious ocean that is intelligent and sentient and literally, in my opinion, divine mother embodied in water. Like you think that that consciousness may want to reach out to us and as us and say, this is what I need you to do. This is the help that I need right now. Yeah, right? We're not just meant to be like frolicking like fairies walking around being like, yeah, I love the ocean. Okay, bye. Like this is our mother. This is us. And there is a need right now for humanity to wake, pardon my French, the fuck up and recognize that we're polluting our emotional bodies. Therefore, that is registering in the embodiment of the emotional body of the ocean. And so your mission with the ocean might actually be to help people purify their emotional bodies. Because once the emotional bodies of humanity are cleaned up and we're not suppressing our emotions and we're not running from our emotions and we're not being like, that's gross, I don't want to feel that, or doing just like weird things with our emotions, that will reflect in the ocean and the health of the ocean. So again, like you don't it might not be as direct as my journey is going to be as a marine biologist. It might be, wow, I am doing this work as a coach and a healer where I'm, doing this somatic work to help people unlock their emotions, or I'm doing this, these one-to-one sessions. Or maybe I'm working with children and I'm teaching them from early on, not really teaching them, just helping keep themselves open to feeling all their feelings. Or even I work at the grocery store and I am giving people an opportunity to have an authentic moment with me, have a chat and really look at them going, how are you? How are you feeling today? And giving them a moment of release and blessing them and blessing their emotional bodies, right? So trust whatever you receive in terms of guidance around what you're meant to be doing in the now moment, because it all fits together and it's all a part of the whole, right? So yeah, that's what I would say about that. So does anybody have any questions, any comments? If you're live, you can share it in the chat. On YouTube, you can share in the comments. And we're going to get into our second meditation, which is our kind of main one, in a moment here. But I'll just give a moment for anybody to, if they want to share, to share. And we're also going to have a little bit of a bathroom break because that's what I need to do personally. So let's maybe just take like a 2-3 minute break, 3 minute break right now. And then we'll come back and then continue this conversation, but in the realms of your heart and your energy field and in this guided meditation that we're about to do. So I'll be right back. All right. So I'll wait I see that not everyone's back yet. Just wait for another minute. So if you are here, just make yourself comfortable. Feel free to lie down if you want. Oh, I also have, so my experience lately of putting background music on Zoom, like sharing my own audio, has resulted in some glitchy audio. So I don't love that, and I'm not going to take that risk. So if you do want like some nice whale and dolphin sounds in the background of this meditation, I'm just going to leave a YouTube link right here. And then if you're on your computer, I don't think this would be very easy if you're on your phone, but if you're on your computer, you can just click that link, put it on, adjust the volume so that's in the background if you want to do that. And then if you're on replay, we'll see. I might just edit it in so it just is a part of this experience. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Okay, not everyone looks like they're back, but we're just gonna start anyway because, or maybe they are. Maybe they're lying down. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you guys are lying down. All right, so taking a deep breath and just gently closing your eyes. And visualizing a beautiful pod of dolphins beginning to swim around you in circles. And feel that a beautiful vortex of energy is being created as this pod of dolphins swims around you in a circle. All around you, there's a dolphin swimming, 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 swimming. And this is beginning to activate your Merkaba, your vehicle, your body of light. And the dolphins are now guiding you to the ocean. So feel yourself now still with these dolphins as they begin to now swim alongside you and are guiding you. And you might also notice maybe a humpback whale swimming along with you, an orca, a beluga, maybe even a turtle. Just notice who shows up as you swim as one pod to an underwater temple of the whales and the dolphins deep below the sea. Now arriving to this temple comes into view, and just allowing your imagination to show you what this beautiful underwater dolphin and whale temple looks like, feels like. You might even become aware of mer beings, mermaids, mermen with you and around you. And in your inner ears, you can hear beautiful song, beautiful music coming from the center of this temple. This song fills your whole being and begins to harmonize your energy field with the divine perfection of your soul. A dolphin swims before you and telepathically asks if you're ready to enter the temple. If you're a yes, This dolphin asks, "What is your intention?" And allow one of your intentions to be, "I am here to remember." I am here to allow my connection with the ocean to fill me. Now swim into this temple and go to the very center where a dolphin priestess is waiting for you. You may notice that she's shapeshifted from her dolphin form into either a mermaid or a human in front of you with the most beautiful eyes. As you look into these eyes, this dolphin priestess, you feel the Divine Mother, her love in the ocean, as the ocean, in these eyes. It's like Divine Mother's love caressing you as you gaze into this dolphin priestess's eyes. Now, here before you, she has a beautiful golden book, a golden rainbow book of light. And it is open on an altar between you. The dolphin priestess explains that these are your Akashic records, and they have been opened to the part of your life, this lifetime, that describes and contains the coordinates, the highest destiny coordinates and sacred geometric templates of your relationship with the ocean, of your service to the ocean. It contains the guidance on how to go deeper with the ocean in this lifetime. It shows you the way, reminding you of what you're meant to be doing when it comes to the ocean, the whales, and the dolphins. Take a deep breath and look at this dolphin priestess, hearing the sounds of the whales and the dolphins all around you, and still aware of this beautiful song from within the essence of this temple. The dolphin priestess looks at you and asks, "Are you ready to remember?" If you're a yes in your heart, declare, "By the power of my I am presence, I open my Akashic records now. And allow for this oceanic mission activation." From within the sacred halls and records of my Akash. When you're ready, place your hand on the book. And see that this book is lighting up the moment you touch it. Breathe in this light through your hand and into your body. Breathing in as the guidance for your soul mission with the ocean flows from the Akashic records as light into your body, into your being, into your heart. Just breathe and receive. Feel this light fill every cell of your body. Akash, I choose to remember my oceanic soul mission now. Akash, I choose to remember my oceanic soul mission now. Akash, I choose to remember my oceanic soul mission now. When you feel complete, you can take your hand off the book and look once more into the eyes of the dolphin priestess. She says, "Beloved, allow these codes of light to fill your heart, and do not worry about when they will reveal themselves completely and fully. For they are now swirling through your being. Allow them to move directly into your heart star. And know that the call of the sea can more easily reach you now. Take a moment in open-eyed presence with this dolphin priestess, breathing into your heart. And receive a blessing from her heart directly into yours. See light from her heart going into yours. And maybe also light from yours going into hers as a mutual blessing of admiration and love. Breathing deeply and allowing this dolphin priestess to bless your heart. Taking a deep breath and releasing now and saying thank you. And now closing the book in front of you as you say, with love and gratitude, I close my Akashic records now. Receiving the blessing of the dolphin and whale temple once more, seeing the whales, the dolphins, the mermaids, the orcas, the mermen swimming around you now. And have a moment to play with them and swim freely. Breathing in the crystalline turquoise water. And letting go of anything that you need to let go of here. Letting the water flow through you and cleanse you of any burdens, any emotional burdens that you've been holding on to. And when you're ready, a beautiful dolphin or whale or mer being comes to swim before you. Notice who that is. And they offer a gift to you from this place, from this moment of remembrance, encoded with your oceanic soul mission. Take this gift in your hand and place it into your heart, allowing it to be absorbed into your heart. As you declare, I remember my oceanic soul mission now. Saying thank you to all of the beings in this temple. Knowing that you can return whenever you'd like. Leaving a gift of a blessing. Thank you, thank you, thank you into this temple. And when you're ready, allow the dolphins, allow the whales, allow your pod to guide you through the waters, swimming back. Until you've swum into your physical body in this now moment. Dolphins swimming around you once more. As you bring all of yourself into this body. Into this now moment, into your heart. And when you're ready, there's no rush. You can open your eyes back to this space. Welcome back. And I hope that was a beautiful experience for you. This will be on YouTube, so feel free to revisit this meditation as often as you'd like. Something to note about the process that we just went through is it will allow for an unfolding over time. So it doesn't matter if specifics came up during that meditation at all. It's allowed for a deeper process to occur in your waking life, in your dream time, and it's really invited the awakening of your oceanic soul mission which is going to come up as ideas and synchronicities and feelings at any given moment. So keep your heart opening, keep listening, put songs of the whales and the dolphins on, meditate to them, sleep to them, keep journeying in your intention to remember and to embody your oceanic soul's mission. And it will continue to unfold. So Sandra says, thank you. That was beautiful. You're welcome. And Joan is leaving a blue heart. So if you're live or on replay, definitely feel free to share. You might feel just really peaceful and like you want to stay in that place right now with yourself. Or if you would like, feel free to share any feeling or activation that came through that feels like it might want to be placed into this space. All right. And also just like, how are you feeling? Feel free to let me know in the chat. How are you feeling? Are you feeling more connected to the ocean right now? Are you feeling more connected to your purpose? Did you feel something awakening within you? Keep that heart open. Keep that invitation open to the ocean. And I look forward to all of the magic that will unfurl and unfold from this journey and from your mission. And I'm so excited about that. Sandra says, I'm here to share the power of water with others and the beauty of the ocean. Oh, that's so beautiful. So important. Really, like, as I'm tuning in the last few days with the dolphins and the whales, what I'm really coming more and more into is I'm really meant to be on land right now. um Land has some positive qualities, okay. um but it's like really like I'm meant to be a dolphin priestess on land. I'm meant to anchor these codes, embody these frequencies on land, and to really help. One of my missions is to actually help awaken the pod, to help awaken those with a deep elemental connection to the ocean, a deep sort of star mysticism connection and relationship to the ocean. So yeah, and I've been connecting with the whales and the dolphins more consciously for many years now. So just also, like I said, just know that it's just such a journey of remembrance and unfolding, but really do make it a conscious communion in your life for more to come through. Joan says, I was coming in and out of drowsiness. I had visions of me blessing the waters and her being. So beautiful. And that is such a beautiful share too from Joan, because you don't need to, have your career as connected to the ocean in any way that you can understand. Um, it literally might be just a huge part of your mission to bless the water every day. When you're showering, to bless the water. I bless you, water. I thank you, water. I activate the Christ consciousness within this water. I ask that as these Christ consciousness codes in this water activate, that they spread to all water and activate the divine perfection and divine purity of all water everywhere. And so it is. Like, that's just you showering. And that's massive. That's really, really massive. Karen says, I feel reflective and then I need to rise up to take action on my dreams, to be free like when I was a child, but as an empowered woman. Beautiful. Yes. To be free like when I was a child. The dolphins are so good for that. Joan says, yes, I appreciate you doing that. Karen says, and to look into the dolphin's eyes, I envisioned my cat. I really think that the lion beings and the dolphins have a real strong connection. Like, they're all hanging out on Sirius. Antonella says, I feel so cleansed and got a message to love my emotions and allow the breath to clear any blockages in my energy. I love this because that's what I was talking about before. Like, really, to serve the ocean, it might be as simple as feeling our feelings. Like that's huge. And just naturally, as we do that, we inspire everybody around us to do that. We even have an effect on people when we're grocery shopping or we're walking down the street. And if our energy field is embodied in this flow, I feel my feelings, I move through, I allow them to move through. Water, energy, life, light just flows through me. This automatically shifts people even walking beside us, around us. They don't even have to be in our lives as friends or as colleagues, etc. So just really hold dear the messages that you get of what's important, because it does matter. And you crying to like a classical song at night might be just the most beautiful service to the ocean that you can offer in that moment. And it might literally be you embodying your soul's mission in that moment. Embodying our soul's mission is a moment to moment experience, and it goes so far beyond what we're doing in our career, so far beyond. It's how we be. It's the energy that we anchor onto this planet with every breath. Okay. Joan says, oh man, Karen. Sandra says, is there a book you recommend on aquatic civilizations? Ooh, aquatic civilizations. Well, I'm reading a book right now that might kind of be close to what you're talking about, called The Lost Lands by Lucy Cavendish. And it goes into Lemuria, Atlantis, and Avalon, but for sure the Lemuria and Atlantis parts talk a little bit about like life and daily life, because Lemuria and Atlantis were so connected to the waters, and there was literally like the underwater aspect of Lemuria and Atlantis where the dolphins and the mer beings were. But other than that, let me know if you find a good one, because like I'm just always about that. Joan says, my dog is an angelic spotted dolphin dog. I love that. And also, have you seen how dogs run when they're in like this much water? Like a dog running through the ocean or through a lake literally looks like a dolphin jumping up and down. It is so crazy. I'm sure many of you know what I mean. Um, okay, great. Oh, Sandra already has that, but awesome. Okay, so thank you all so much for being here. I'm sure we could chat all day about all things dolphins and whales. Also, by the way, I'm just like putting the seed out there. Yeah, I'm putting it out there. I don't think I've ever talked about this, but no, I probably have. Like it's very, 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 very possible that I'm going to be doing my first retreat next year, swimming with humpback whales in Moorea in French Polynesia. So like, I'm just putting that out there as a seed. And also like, universe, let this seed grow. First, I'm going to French Polynesia this summer, not New Zealand summer, to do it myself and to swim with them myself and to kind of do research. But also like if you want to hang out with me and the whales, like that's coming soon. Okay, so much love, so many blessings. Thank you for being here. May your oceanic mission activate. And yeah, just keep tuning in. And I hope to see you next Dolphin Healing Collective, and to continue to support you in your connection with these beautiful beings and with your beautiful heart. So exciting. I wish you could all pop out of the computer and we can have like a dolphin potluck right now, and we could just all hang out and be like, oh my God, I love dolphins. You love dolphins. What are your favorite books? But let's do that maybe in the ethers, maybe tonight as like a dream time party. Okay, so much love. We'll see you soon, and bye everyone. Bye. So much love.